Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Johnny Reb series here. I finally came up with a name for this series, 3 episodes into it, but I'm retroactively naming it the Johnny Reb series. And yes, welcome back, guys. I think in today's episode, we're going to start leading our own party, but let's go ahead and continue building up our money, as it is rather expensive to lead a party in this lovely universe here crafted by these amazing mod devs. And I believe we're still with Jeb Stewart here. Yes, we are. But as you can see here, there is no longer any promotions that we can gain. So we'll go ahead and keep building up a little bit of money. And then I think we will enlist in the Army of Northern Virginia under General Lee. And we will be our own party leader, our own infantry officer. I think will be a major by all regards, or maybe a lieutenant. Will lead a very, very small company of men. But they will be our men. Looks like these boys are already trying to open up on these Union dogs across the ridge line. We'll go and take our shot here with our very, very nice rifle here. Does take a very, very long time to reload, but I think we'll stay up here and we'll continue firing as the rest of our men push down. We'll try to take out their flag bearer here. Looks like they have some Yankee cavalry coming down the draw. Of course, though, guys, this is a channel member sponsored series, basically. Just because, yeah, we're basically getting cooked on the monetization. All of the episodes have been entirely claimed. Let's see if we can take out any of these Yankee cavalry here, I think. Let's try to go for the officers. That would be ideal. I think that's on our side. It's hard to tell. Damn, we sniped that dude straight off that horse. Hell of a shot there. We threaded it by our, looks like one of our lieutenants here. Oh boy, he is rather close to us. It's okay, looks like I reloaded first, so we're gonna go and take him down there. Very nice. And we'll stay way back here and continue firing our lovely telescopic sight rifle. Looks like that's a Yankee commander there. Let's attempt to take him down. Looks like he's gonna try to get back up on that horse there. Not if I have anything to say about it. Down goes that horse. Oh boy, that scared the shit out of me. We could attempt to mount up on a horse here, if we so wished. Where is the equip button for that? Smith carbine, okay. There we go. We got a hit there. Let's try to mount up on this horse. Oh, already taking a hit. All right. Oh, down we go. If our regiment gets destroyed, I think, yep, 2 wounded to fight here. Oh, are we stuck in that same bug? Okay, I think we are. We have to desert the army. Yep. All right, now we'll rejoin up with Jeb Stewart. Okay, we can't get involved yet. Hold on here a second. All right, looks like Jeb Stewart was captured. Oh man, we are all getting destroyed right now. Let's join up with Trimble. I do not trust you enough to allow you to serve underneath me. All right, that's okay. Let's see if we can find a commander here. How much money do we have? We have $5,400. Okay, I think it might be time to, all right, let's go talk to the Brigadier General here. I am Henry here. Do you have any tasks for me? No. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I'll deliver his letter. General Charles G. Harker. All right. Let's see here. Sure. Let's go to Chancellorsville and deliver this to Stonewall Jackson. There you go. I bring message from Brigadier General Fitzhugh Lee. There we go. Cause we deserted, I want you to get close enough to Sharpsburg and find out as much as you can. Okay, I can do that, sir. All right, let's go to Sharpsburg here. We're going to have to skirt across Union lines. And we'll have to complete some of these tasks because we had to desert from that fight.
We can do this the easy way.
Oh.
Or the hard way.
$551. I guess we must. Let's try not to get caught again, though, because that is quite inconvenient for our cause. We're going to get as close as we can to Sharpsburg, though, and scout this out for the general. All right, there we go. We successfully scouted. Let's go and head back on over to Chancellorsville. We're going to complete a few tasks for these boys here. And then we will attempt to join the army here. There's Stonewall Jackson there. About the task you gave me. Indeed, I have scouted Sharpsburg. There we go. From -6 to -1. Okay. Do you have any tasks for me? Let's see here. Nicholas the Dutchman. All right. Taking refuge with one of his relatives in Winchester. You might be able to hunt him down there and bring him back dead or alive. Then you can claim the bounty yourself. Okay. Looks like we're off claiming a bounty, and he said he was where? At Winchester. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure we have our cap and ball revolver equipped here. And we will head on over to Winchester and attempt to find the man the general is talking about. It has been looted. Okay. Some deserters chasing us down there. They are of no consequence, though. I don't think, okay, there's no need to fight. $996, I don't have that much money with me. I guess I have to, lead my men into battle, which is just me. We are going up against 12 boys here. Not sure we're going to be able to do this one. We'll try our best, though. We don't have a proper sword. We only have a Bowie knife. This is our first time on a solo battle here. It is 12 of these Union deserters, though, so hopefully they won't be too tough to take out here. And I just realized that I have 0 ammunition. So after I empty this magazine here, that will be all she wrote for this revolver. Okay, let's go empty this magazine here. Hopefully we do not get knocked out. I do not intend to be knocked out here, but it may happen as such. All right, let's attempt to... Oh, okay, well, that was short-lived. Tried our best. I've been taken prisoner, and I lost $2,000. Oh, my God. And they're taking me all the way north towards Pittsburgh. All right, we have escaped, though. Let's attempt to go into Winchester here. They have taken my horse. How could they take my horse? All right, let's go to the town. What was his name again? Let's check his name here. General George. Okay, hunt down Nicholas the Dutchman. All right. He's believed to be at Winchester. Okay. Let's go to the town here. That may be him right there. We must, however, confirm before we take the lives of an innocent man. You look quite Dutch, sir. You might be the town mayor, actually. You actually do look like the town mayor. You are, in fact, the town mayor. All right. What did he say? Strangers come and go to our town. If he's hiding here, you'll surely find him if you look around. All right. We must track down this Nicholas the Dutchman. And you know what? Before we do that, let's go to the town center. How about? All right. Okay. Well, that just spawned us all the way back out here. We have to run. See, this is where an athletic skill would come in handy for sure. But let's go ahead and try to find this Dutch boy here. He could be at any one of these places of business here. Most likely in the tavern, if I would guess. Those Dutch do like their good beer. You kind of look Dutch, sir. You appear to be wearing a very, very interesting shirt. Yeah, you look like an outlaw. You look like a criminal to me. He is just a townsman, though. All right, looks like we're getting the same rope-a-dope run around from all these boys here. Where would Nicholas the Dutchman be hiding? See if we can run into any one of his relatives here. All right, well, I guess we have to continue looking around for him here. How about that boy right there? That may just be the stable master. But it'll also be my Saint Nick there. He's got an axe on. Go and use our athletic skill there. Nervous man. I never killed anyone. I think you're got the wrong man. I did not come for the money, but to execute the law. Die, you worthless dog. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's going to kill me. I have been killed. Well, shit. God damn it. All right, well, that was, I should have just shot him. I should have shot him in cold blood. I knew it. I knew I should have shot him. Explain the situation. Yeah, he got the better of me. I will tell you, Sir Stonewall Jackson, that he did, in fact, get the better of me. All right. I'm afraid he got away. All right. Well, General, I'd like to enlist in your army. Okay, you do not trust me well enough. Okay. I understand. I do indeed, indubitably understand that I cannot be trusted right now at this current moment. Let's go to join up with Yule, maybe. Okay, he doesn't trust me well enough either. I was inspecting my soldiers the other day, and there are men here who don't know which end of the rifle to hold. They're good enough lads, but I'm afraid that they are not quite ready for battle just yet. You're an officer of renown, Henry. Will you train some of my troops for me? I would be much obliged to you. How many men do you need? Give me 6 fresh recruits, and I'll change them. Okay. Very nice. All right, well, I do have 7 men here now. Let's go ahead and find see if we can find some boys to train up here on. Let's go ahead and actually just pick up a party here. We have $7,900. We should have plenty enough. All right, let's go. Recruit volunteers. All right, let's see what we got here. We could grab Hood's Texas Brigade. We could get Stonewall's Brigade Infantry or regular infantry. Let's go and grab the Warrington Rifles would be nice as well. But let's grab Hood's Texas Brigade. Very nice there. And we will go ahead and leave. Now we have 39 men. That should, let's go back to Chancellorsville actually. Approach the picket line. Request entry to the fort. Let's try to, let's go to Fredericksburg, actually, a proper town here. We need to return to, what general gave us that, that quest there? Raise 6 Confederate battle-hardened regular infantry. Lieutenant General Richard S. Ewell. Okay. It's going to be quite a task to find him again, I do imagine. Let's see here. Let's go to the marketplace. Visit the general store. We need to supply our men with food. Otherwise, they will desert in battle. Let's go ahead and buy the cheapest things that we can here. We'll go ahead and buy some bread, of course. And then some cabbages as well, and some corn, and some grain. And some salt pork for the boys. We're going to spend $272. Let's go ahead and sell this rifle here. All right, very nice. Roast pork is a bit too expensive for my liking. Some fruit would be nice for the boys, though. We do not want these gentlemen getting scurvy here. All right, let's go ahead and head back here. And let's go ahead and leave. We could also recruit some volunteers. 43 Confederates boys here. Lee's Foreign Legion, or Hood's Texas Brigade as well. Let's see here. Let's go and forget it for now. Let's complete this mission that we have been given. Farmers from Winchester there. We are looking for outlaws, bandits, and Union bummers of all sorts. We should not be... Oh, we should probably mount ourselves up on a horse, though. That would probably be a fantastic idea. Let's see here. Okay, we want to get rid of the Bowie knife, and we need some conical ball cartridges, a large bag of them. Oh, that is quite the revolver there. We're going to pay $47 for the privilege here. Any Spencer rifles hanging around here? Does not appear to be so. Just Fayetteville's and Shops carbines. And some artillery shell grenades. Very interesting there. Let's continue on. We'll look for some Union bummers here. All across the west side of this river here. Okay, it looks like we have some level ups here. Let's do one-handed weapons and then intelligence here, I would assume. Or maybe charisma. Yeah, we'll do charisma. And then we want surgery for sure. Yeah, definitely surgery. We don't want our boys dying. If our boys die, then we are in for a rough time here. Let's go and cross the bridge over to Winchester here. There was a band of outlaws hanging around Winchester. Harper's Ferry up here to the northeast as well. Maybe a good place to check for some Union bummers. Leesburg. There's some farmers from Leesburg. See, they don't want to attack me just yet. We are technically not enlisted here. Who is at the garrison headquarters? Let's go ahead and check here. We'll see if we can actually join up as a proper soldier here. We have Scales here. Okay, well, let's beg my leave. Kershaw's here. Kershaw knows me well. Okay. Charles Jennison. But while my regiment was at Leavenworth in Kansas, James was named Brigadier General in my stead. I will be having none of it. Now I'm ready to resign from the army. Hell, I intend to join up with other abolitionists to fight to finally liberate our American soil from these southern traders and set free the slaves in their possession. Unfortunately, I am not going to join up with you, and I'm surprised that Major General Joseph Kershaw would be in the same room as you. I am quite surprised. All right, let's go and look at the available horses. These horses are all rather expensive, but we do need a horse here. So we're going to pay $400 here. And then we need to take a look at our party here. We need to train 6 of these Confederate state militia up into battle-hardened infantry. We could go attack Warren here. Warren is rather close. Major General Warren there. It looks like he's going to escape into the town, though. Yeah, it looks like he did. Unfortunate. 82 is too much for me. We could catch out one of these Union parties over here, though. Maybe not. There is not a whole lot of deserter or Union parties roaming around here. I'm trying to find some of them. Let's go ahead and grab a few more volunteers here. Let's go and grab Confederate regular infantry. That is quite a large force of men there. We need to find a reduced strength Union party in order to... that is a full strength. That's McClellan. We were just watching him in the movie Gods and Generals. A very stalwart leader of forces. Sounds like Richmond or Mechanicsville is being raided right now. Let's go ahead and join here. Let's go and join Fitzhugh Lee's forces here. We can't get involved. Why cannot we? We cannot get involved. That is interesting. I do believe they will be destroyed now. Oh. Need to find some men to train these boys up with, I would say. Jesus Christ, my party speed is slow. Which is weird because I have points in pathfinding. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we got to find some bandits here, though. There we go. There's some outlaws. And they have gone out of my vision here. There's like hardly any outlaws here remaining to fight. Man, we have been driven back out of Richmond here. The entirety of the South is on fire. I need to start doing something here. There's 33 Union bummers, and they are quite slow, so let's go ahead and chase them down. All right, looks like we're going to get a fight here with these Union bummers. I would like to get a single fight, though. I don't want to have to fight 2 of their parties. It looks like they're joining up together. Let's see if we can cause them to split. Let's go after the larger party here. Looks like they are heading south down towards the bridge. We are closing on them, of course, but it is going to take us a few days to go ahead and actually close down in on them here. We are quite slow, I will say. Yeah, we are quite encumbered, I will say. We are just barely fast enough to go ahead and close with these Union bombers. Your luck has run out, Wretch. Prepare to die. Lead my men into battle here. All right, let me go ahead and turn on the gamma effect for you people. You fine Southerners. There we go. Now you boys should be able to see just a bit better here. Let's go and tell my men to follow me for now. And then I think I will place my boys at the top of this ridge here. Look at these fantastic young men here. Let's put them in fire at will here. And then we will put them in form 2 rows, boys. And go ahead and move forward just a bit more here. And hold. We have not yet seen these Union bombers. Let's go and shift the line to the right so we are more on the downward slope of the hill. Allow us to have a greater chance of hitting these Union boys as they crest the ridge. I imagine they will be cresting the ridge in front of us quite soon. There we go. They are cresting the ridge. Now that we are party leader, though, we need to turn on the report casualties here. Can barely see these Union boys here. I would like to draw them over the hill, if at all possible. Very nice. Very, very nice, boys. Let's go ahead and form 3 rows here, gentlemen. Form 3 rows. Stack down together here. And hold this position right here as more of you will be able to shoot. Very nice. They are holding rather far away, I will say. I would like to see these Union bombers position here. Looks like we're trading pretty effectively with them, though. Get up to the top of this ridge so that we can peer down over at these Union boys. All right, let's go for a quick raid through their lines. All right, they are advancing forward, boys. Oh, there goes my horse. That is a terrible, terrible sight to be seen. We need to fall back here. Our infantry are doing a remarkable job here, taking down these Union bombers. They are being forced to charge us as we have overwhelming fire. Look at this beautiful night sky. That is what we are fighting for, boys. Beautiful blue skies. There you go. Your commanding officer is fighting with you on the ground, boys. Do not fear. Hold ranks. Hold ranks, gentlemen. Very nice, boys. Very, very nice. Give them the bayonet, boys. Give them the bayonet. It's like my men are rotating here. Let's bring them further forward here, up onto the field. Advance forward, boys. Very nice. We have won a battle. Look at us go. And we have gained quite the stock of loot here. Very, very nice indeed. Now, this is not super expensive gear here. It is quite cheap indeed. But it will be enough to pay the wages of my men. Holy shit, that's a large army. We have some Confederate regulars that are ready to be promoted here. We want to upgrade them to Confederate regular infantry here. And we'll upgrade some of these Hood's Brigade here. And some of these Confederate State Militia as well. 48 Union Bummers there. I believe we can take those men on with little to no issue here. Is my horse still with me? He is still with me. He's a dapple gray American saddlebred. I would like it if my horse was not shot out from underneath me every time we went to go fight, though. We are closing in on these boys here. Looks like I don't have any character upgrades. We are almost there to upgrading, though. Just a few thousand more points of experience, and we will be there at another upgrade. Let's go and chase down these Union Bummers here as well, and then we will deliver them. Deliver these forces. Your luck has run out, Rich. Prepare to die. All right, boys. We're going to form up standard formation here. Go ahead and form 2 rows here. 2 battle-hardened rows of men. And go ahead and form up right here, gentlemen. Right here on this open ground is where we will hold them. Look at our lovely force of infantry there. These boys are already taking shots at me. Quite unlikely that we will hit anyone from here. It is mostly going to be my men here. Let's go ahead and tell them to fire by command here. Fire by my command, gentlemen. Hold fire here. I will put some rounds down range in your stead. All right. All fire. Now. Got 4 with that 1 volley there. Good job, gentlemen. Very nice. Those Union Bummers are closing in on our ranks here. Reload and prepare to fire again. And ready to fire here, boys. Rotate the line slightly. And fire. Very good job, gentlemen. Looks like we got 7 that time. We are doing the Lord's work here against these Union Bummers. They deserted their regiment, and now they will face the consequences. All right, prepare to fire, boys. Fire! Oh, I took it. I've taken a musket ball to the hip. All right, prepare to fire again, gentlemen. All right, let's go ahead and move up towards the crest of this ridge here. Hold this position, gentlemen. Hold this position. And actually move it a little bit more over to the right. No. Actually, crest up on this ridge here. And then we will continue firing here. We are disciplined Confederate soldiers. We do not fire out of rank here unless we are in desperation. Just 1 Union Bummer that time, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and tell the boys to close the distance here. Gentlemen, hold this position. We are advancing forward in a two-line battle formation. Prepare to open fire on these Yankee dogs once again. Fire! All right, prepare to move forward again once again, lads. Move forward again. Advanced about 15 paces here. All right, prepare to strike down these Yankee dogs. Fire! Boy, it brings sweet joy to my heart to know these Confederate boys are whipping these Yankee bastards. Our horse has been struck here. Prepare to fire, men. Send them to the Lord. All men fire at will and charge. Very nice. I am out of cartridges here. Looks like there is just a few more Union bummers here. Let's go ahead and dismount and use my lovely rifle here. Good old Betsy there taking one of these boys down. We have won another battle. Very nice. Let's go ahead and offload some of these cheaper rifles here and sell the uniforms instead. Oh, I love this song here, boys. All right, yes, bury them deep in individual graves. Even though they may not deserve what we are offering to them, we will still be kind and courteous, good Southern gentlemen down in this war. Continue to upgrade these boys here. Let's go ahead and continue upgrading them to regular infantry here. All right. I think we have raised those. We need to go give them to Lieutenant General Richard S. Ewell. Where is Ewell at right now? See if we can ask General Isaac Trimble for some information here. Let's see here. All right. I want another location of someone. We are looking for Lieutenant General Richard S. Ewell at Spotsylvania Courthouse. Okay. Where in the hell is that? I have not even seen that on my map here. Spotsylvania Courthouse. Where in the hell is that? Is that up in the north? Or is that out west? I have no idea where the sports... where in the hell is that? Oh, there it is, right there. It is actually rather close. That's General Jubal's forces there. Let's see if Ewell is here. Yes, he is. About the task you gave me, sir. I'm still working on it, I guess. I guess I have not finished your task, unfortunately. I thought I did finish the task, but apparently not. All right, let's recruit some volunteers here. Some Confederate regular infantry would go nicely. Very nice. Let's go ahead and then leave here. How much money do we have? We have about $3,000 here. Approach picket line. Request entry to the fort. Let's go ahead and leave here. Let's head on up to Fredericksburg. Lots of fighting going down here by the south here. Let's go to the marketplace, visit the general store, and we will sell off all these Yankee uniforms here. All right, that's $123 there. All right. 170 men there. That would be too tall of an order for us, I believe. Let's check out how our faction reports. Okay. The Army of Northern Virginia is favorable, so if we can find General Lee, I would imagine we could enlist. Let's go ahead and see if we can find General Lee here. Maybe we can assist in this battle here. Nope, don't get involved. All right, let's go to Richmond here, and we'll see if we can find General Lee here. Let's see who is here. Wow, we have many generals here. That is not good. Wow. It appears most of the Southern Army is here. Joseph E. Johnston, Brigadier General there. Stonewall Jackson, let's see. Do you have any tasks for me? Very well, I will accept a commission in the Army of Northern Virginia. There we go. All right, well, we have joined the Southern Army now. Let's go to the marketplace here. Let's visit the general store. All right, well, they have very graciously awarded me a commission in the army here. So, I'd say we need to go visit the weapons merchant here. And we need to acquire ourselves some new... Ooh, a cavalry carbine there. Cook and Brother cavalry carbine. I want to find a Spencer repeating rifle, though. All right, we'll go ahead and, I don't know, what do we need here? I said we need a cavalry officer's sword. First of all, we need to strip ourselves of this garb here. And then I would say we get rid of these mini balls as well. The Army revolver could be a, the Remington new model revolver could be quite nice, I would say. Definitely need an officer's sword. That is clearly a requirement of our role. Remington new model revolver does 50 damage. This does 43. Colt's pocket police revolver, 42 damage. It is a bit slower as well. Well, I say we carry 2 bags of cartridges and a sword. All right, let's go to the tailor and buy ourselves a fine uniform here. A sturdy second lieutenant uniform here. Looking very nice here. A sturdy cavalry hat with folded brim. Let's do a sturdy infantry officer hat with pipe instead. And we have to go with the white gloves, of course. It looks like this is all they have for infantry officer boots, but we do look like a fine Southern commander now. Oh, I do indeed like this one as well. I say we go with the tan hat. I don't know about you guys. No, we got to go with the bugle hat. It just looks so darn nice. I tell you what, brother. Okay, I'll stop with the accent. Folded brim. Ooh, I don't know. I think the pipe is the way to go. All right, very nice. Let's go ahead and head back here. And we have joined up with the Southern forces here. We don't want to waste our men, though. We need to be very, very careful about how we approach some of these battles here. Okay, we can join in on this battle and we can help out a lot here. Move in to support Brigadier General Abner M. Perrin's forces. Let's go and lead our men into battle here. All right. Let's go ahead and have the infantry hold this position here. Let's go ahead and tell them to fire wheel here. Form 2 rows. We'll form 2 battle rows. Infantry hold right here. Cavalry form 1 row. And then follow me. Cavalry, follow me, boys. It appears our sword does not have very much texture on it, but that's okay. It's like those Union boys are down there in the draw. Cavalry, line up here on the ridge. Oh, I still have the gamma effect on. Oopsies. Sorry, guys. That's why I don't use it a lot. Whoopsies. All right, there you go. Now the game looks normal. Probably be the last battle here. All right, let's go and have the cavalry here. Let's go and have the cavalry hold down low. Right here should be good. Hold this position, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. Excuse me. Coming through. All right, let's go ahead and fire at my command. And I will move you gentlemen forward here just a few steps. All right, go ahead and all fire now. Down goes 2 of those infantry. Very nice. Yeah, they don't have very many men, it appears. Not very many left indeed. All right, looks like our boys are ready to fire again. Fire! Those Union dogs are really feeling our steel and our bayonets and our mini balls. All right, boys. Prepare to fire. Fire! All right, fire amongst yourselves now. Go ahead and fire at will. Cavalry, charge. And I will elect myself to go after this cannon back here. There goes our lovely cavalry. Sweeping down the ridge here. Go and give these boys a drive-by with our revolver. He is reloading his musket there. That's why we have the sword. There we go, boys. And looks like we have won yet another battle. We are as yet undefeated here. Now let us simply enjoy our victory, of course. That is a lot of rescued prisoners. Let's see here. What do we have? Some Texas Brigade boys, some regular infantry, some Brown Mountain Boys veterans, some skirmishers, and some marksmen. I think we will hire in the skirmishers and the marksmen here. Liberty Hall volunteers here as well. There's some interesting boys. And we have some Confederate regular infantry I think we must take on in our party. There's some of Hood's Texas Brigade as well. Hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take everyone into our inventory here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's probably enough, honestly. Right there. I don't want to become too expensive here. Upgrade, yeah, we should probably do some upgrades, I would say. I don't want to go bankrupt here in this series, though. That would be quite embarrassing indeed. We had $3,300. Okay, we got some decent loot here. Not too bad indeed. All right, yes, we'll bury them deep in graves, befitting their status as warriors. Looks like there's some Union bummers over there. Wow, it looks like we are getting the absolute shit kicked out of us right now. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to go ahead and be the end of the episode. I'll go ahead and transition out of the old southern speak there. Let me go ahead and kill the sound volume here. Kill the sound volume. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let me just go back to the main menu. That'll probably be the easiest way to do this here, and we'll exit the game that way. All right. Here is our lovely channel members sponsoring this series.
Jared, Moses, Mooncheese, JT, Dragonborn, Pfeiffer, Walter, Michael, Shadowfighter Pro, Joski, Yeeter, Gator, Andrew, Corey, Amaru, Rip Frost, JT7401, Carter, Pippin, Ben, Jesper, Walter Thorpe, Sir Zibzek, The Ruta, Ribos, Peyton, Sidara Richard, Diago Sofio, Blackbeard Frog, Kaiju, Torben, Ollie, Derek, Jackson, Jacob, Korn, Joshua, Mr. Mandarina, Quinn, Patty Ice, Hexcord, Schofferlex, Axel, Wilcox, Mighty Melons, Motobro, Guidesy, Maroc, Banana, Danny, Hunter, Luke, Pure Water, Sugar Free Pie, Maximilian, Madhouse, Meroach, Tom, Benson, The Real Franco, Lil Vinny, Tayshawn, Chasanel, Dragon, Shipio, Night King, Americ, Killin DD, Mac, Elijah, Wolfpack, Drops, Apex Badger, Wolfman, Lewis, Young, Tyler Peterson, Nolan, Josh, Plentiful Panda, Pool Dragon, Antony, Robert, Cam, JCX, Evander, Smithers, Russian name I can't pronounce, Dimitrik, Jeffrey Mengus, Colton, Palash, Traveling, Dark, Cable, Raphael, KJ, Netflix, Steve Scott, Thor, Sly, Kevin, Craig, Hunter, Devantler, Lil Wolfie, That Nerf Herder, Skidmark, Colby, Jonathan, That One Cracker, and Wesley.
All right. As you guys are pretty crazy, and even though I just recorded that clip not too long ago, we have some more channel members to thank here. Thank you to Rex the Troopa, Thomas DeStewart, Carlo, Christian, John, Quazex, and Triple H. Thank you guys so very much for those lovely channel memberships. And remember, guys, I am getting completely murdered on the monetization here on this series, so I'm making zero money off of it. And the channel, in turn, is making no money as well, obviously. But yeah, if you guys want to support this series, make sure you guys join the channel members down below. Even just $1 a month really, really helps out. You'd be surprised. Anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.